These little poems are all from my collection called The Rainbow of Injury, about a girl. And we start off at the first one is in the womb. It's called Buoyant. A bundle of cells quietly dividing, pinkly multiplying. I float in an amniotic inland sea with my eyes wide open. Blood sings to me and I thrum to the harmony of my mother and her mother's mother's mothers. It's peaceful in here with my eyes wide open. The weather in here is hopeful. The next one, I learned the truth. It always starts with him massaging my calves therapeutically, and then my hamstrings with anatomical explanations. Then his fingers creep like spiders up between my legs with whispered endearments of how I like it, it's only natural, my responses are normal, blah, blah. I feel powerless to stop him, guilty about tolerating him, but he eggs me on with talk of the nationals, praise of my athletic prowess, and I am powerless. Every time I tell myself that this will be the last, but it happens again and again. He's my coach and I love him but hate what he does to me. Only a boyfriend should do that. Only someone you love. At first, it was just fingers. The next one, go my own way. I pierce my own ears with an Anzac Day badge in the back of the social studies class, hiding behind the fat chick who mortifies her flesh with chocolate eclairs. I understand, but I'm skinny myself. I deliberately fit out of cliques. They like ABBA, I go for punk. It's my aesthetic. I scour the Old Testament for Tamar, the fallen woman by the side of the road. I read and revere the French lieutenant's woman, the cape, the cob, the staring out to sea. I am 15. Next one's called The City, the City, the City. And it goes, the clattering of train wheels, soundtrack to my childhood, take me away, take me away, take me away. 15, end carriage, 11 a.m. to the city, smoking up a blue haze storm with Steffi, upper lip curled, brass luggage rack, frayed upholstery, cheap port bottle, pills, black tulip lipstick. Our hearts lift as we leave the town behind us. Past the steam spew of the wood chip factory, apple storage sheds, mud flats, trucks and mud flaps. Up through the guts of the country, I stare at the sheep and the sheep stare at me. Barbed wire fences beckon me. Agapanthus clump by the highway, prolific, common, mauve. It's the national flower of me. Some people say it's a weed. Gorse and horses, more gorse, and finally the shimmering towers and spires of the city. I guzzle in the anonymity, feel free in a place where no one knows my name, my sister, Dad's business. We wander aimless, nameless, nameless. And the next one's called Breathing in Petrol. I do well at school, get accepted into law, flat in the city with 2 misfit chicks, and we all wear glasses. My Morticia skirts and army boots don't cut it on campus. I hang around the edges and spend so much time in the swan and hoop they give me a job. I dream of the Wahine sinking, scrappy humans flailing in a graphite sea, debris scattered on the rocks. I attend lectures but don't write the essays, move to a boarding house, staggering distance from the swan. I don't belong to humanity. I smoke cigarettes, open the window, breathe in petrol, think I may be an alien. I alternate between beer, dope and gin and aspic myself in the anesthetic of forget. That's entertainment. Then, birthday girl. I take the day off work. Today is my 21st. I go into the Swan to score off buckets. I hit myself up in the ladies' loo, the terrazzo concrete floor, the wooden stall doors, the tarnished brass wingnut locks, the dripping tap, a comfort to me. My veins are stuffed. I do the back of my hand. When I'm fixed, a rivulet of blood leaks out. I lick it off. It tastes rusty, like wet keys. Red wine lake. Slide the safety razor across your skin. Watch it draw a red line like sketching with a corpuscle pen. Then feel a release. Inflict the pain. You do 5 decent cuts, then wrap them tight. Oh no, this time it's too deep. The blood is welling, dripping down to the elbow, pooling onto the floor, and it won't stop, can't stop. There's a red wine lake, and you hear an ambulance wail. Who called it? You wake to disinfectant, neon, watch a white coat sew you up like a stuffed toy, listen to her admonish you. You're in a wheelchair. Register an illuminated sign, psychiatric admissions, questions, pills, white tea, white toast, strawberry jam, green pajamas, stiff sheets, and you say, I wasn't trying to kill myself, so why am I in the nut house? Don't call my husband, you say. Don't call my mother, you say. Don't call my sister, you say. Call me. Call me. Call me girl. Next one's called Bruised. I go cold turkey in my original town, wake up purple and black from the blunt force trauma of the night, a mass of hematomas and petechias. Life sucks hemoglobin into my interstitial tissues, red purple as an orchid, and by sequential degradation turns it into biliverdin, green as new pine needles, bilirubin, yellow as pineapple milkshake, and hemosiderin, brown gold as whiskey. Bruises upon bruises in various stages of degradation, my rainbow of injury. C-shaped girl. I go home to my parents' house, lie on my schoolgirl bed. Orange floral curtains flutter in the amber sunlight. Wash down 11 temazepam with slugs from a bottle of Smirnoff and think about my ex-husband Mac, the scar above his left eyebrow, his missing finger. I cuddle my dog-eared Sylvia Plath, Ariel, and gulp more vodka, 11 more capsules. I think about my life, but it's all too hard. The promise, the jail, the hospital, the potential. I'm only 27, but have reached the end of the road. One by one, I swallow the final 11 and descend into the sweet, enticing nothingness. My family will find a girl-shaped skeleton, zygoma, coccyx, metatarsals. I am sorry. The last one is called Afloat. I crouch on the shingle, a lone gull cries. I plunge in, it's cold. I swim, stroke after stroke, life, death, life, death. Take me, sea, I'm yours. It won't. I was born with a call, and I cannot die by drowning. Thank you.